are currently looking at is Champions Field, and for one of these teams, they will have their names etched as Season 5 champions. It is going to be NRG versus Team Dignitas.
Dignitas taking form at the end of that match against Complexity, but NRG, actual robots. I cannot speak enough about how well Garrity has performed. We talk about Justin being a rookie and that he's always there to help support his team. This is going to be a match.
This is going to be absolutely incredible. I could not ask for a better end to what has been a phenomenal weekend. Everyone in the copper box, let's do this one more time. Remember, if Team Dignitas win this series, they have not won the World Championships. NRG must be defeated twice in a row. And it's going to be Fireburner to start us off on the offense. Kade really not showing up in the last series that these two teams played against each other. However, it seems like day 3 is looking to be a much better performance from him, but he's taking on a team that has been performing all weekend long, has been touted by many to be the team to beat. Now going to walk up, Vitam Panda, just lofts it down, it's going to get straight back, and there's going to be a shot. Garrity all over that one. Now back into the corner, Fireburner forced to play. Turbo is right behind him, and Kade wants the pass, it's just a little bit too slow. But this is exactly what we saw Dignitas doing earlier on against Complexity, trying to lock down the midfield and not allow the opponents to move. NRG, though, soaking up the pressure incredibly well.
NRG hasn't had to play a whole lot of defense so far, as they only have 2 individual game losses. So if Dignitas can put them on there, maybe they'll find the weakness.
Panda will take the ball. He's got Fireburner in front of him. Fireburner around this community for so long. There's going to be a bounce off the backboard. Turbo can take his time. Neither team willing to throw everybody up just yet. A very conservative start. Now Fireburner grabs one. Just wants to keep this, trying to force a challenge. But that bounce will not really suit Justin. Still managed to get himself back in position. There's Kade now finding Vitam Panda. Takes it past Garrett, it's still loose. Justin will be the first player up. Already there, there's 2 players out. They need to get a shot out nice and quickly. Justin with the set, but he needed it a bit lower for Garrett to take the shot.
Can't believe he even got that set, let alone how high it was. But now you can see Dignitas in a stressful position. They have to use a lot of boost now to make these saves, but Vitam Panda's got control.
Oh, that's gonna go up high. Justin has to be there to get the clear. Still 0 goals apiece, 2 minutes into the opening matchup of this series. Big demo in net as well. Justin is back in time. Which team wants to pull the trigger first? Which team wants to send everybody forward? And which team will be the first team to get a goal? It's Fireburner. Back into the middle. Justin now looking to tap down. He's got Garrity around. But everybody from NRG all the way back. Seen just how difficult this team is to get past during the regular season. The best North American defense we have ever seen.
Look at when NRG chooses to make these commits. They're only challenging when they know that it's worthwhile. They're forcing Dignitas in a place where they have to at least go up and get a hit with no support, and the NRG's there to just take control right back.
And you can feel the tension, even in the arena. Deathly silent right now as everyone just waiting to see who will break first. Vitam Panda takes it up. He wants that one to drop straight down. It could very well do so. Not in. Now Kade back over to the side. Another block there from Fireburner. Gonna go long. Follow up, not quite around, all the way around. Now Vitam Panda with a long clear. Just seems to try and take control. They want to force Team Dignitas to stay on the back foot, wait to see if they can get a mistouch and capitalize that way. 90 seconds now, 1 goal could very well be the difference. Turbo flicks, that's gonna drop really awkward. There's Kade, but there is Justin as well. Still waiting on that opening goal. Back out, it's gonna fall very nicely. Kade up high, Justin once again the savior for his team.
He's still got no boost.
Oh, there's Turbo!
Fireburner and Justin now have absolutely nothing. Fireburner was able to pick up that corner.
But they finally got it out from their side. Crucial there from NRG. They've got their chance. We saw how well they did with them earlier on as well. 2 players committed. Very few boosts on the side of Team Dignitas. 50 seconds now. Silver gold territory. Vitam Panda beats the ball. Now Turbo leaves it. Justin was trying to read the pass. That was a good play there from Turbo Pulsar. Straight down, Vitam Panda's got time to clear. Get everyone back. That's good play because Turbo Pulsar was very far forward. Vitam Panda tries to get a pass with Garrett in front of everyone. Another big block. This is the chance, but Kade.
Garrity was patient. He stayed grounded, though, so he's here to help support Fireburner.
It just seems like NRG are so good at reading this game. They are there every time they need to be. Gonna drop straight down. One more chance before we head to overtime. Justin doesn't want to go for it. Here's Turbo Pulsar, beat to the ball, but it's still alive. And that is gonna be overtime, game 1. And we have nothing to separate these two.
Almost nothing. 5 shots for each team, 4 saves for NRG and 3 saves for Dignitas.
Oh, almost managed to get the shot. Turbo Pulsar just couldn't get it around. I do think the keeper had it covered anyway. Dignitas starting off well in the overtime. Exactly what happened in our previous series as well. Dignitas and Complexity going long in that overtime. Wait to see what happens this time. Turbo wins the challenge, looks for a second. Justin plays it low. Kade one-on-one, Justin wins. But it's going to be played all the way out. Vitam Panda, he's going to play it very smart. So many teams caught off by Garrett's early challenges. Now it's over to Kade, up high, follow up, is it there? No, it's there from Garrett. Now Vitam Panda, still got boost, still got a chance. He's not got it in, but there! It's Turbo Pulsar!
Keeping their composure in overtime. Vitam Panda nearly getting the double touch off the backboard. They finally found NRG on defense. Struggling for boost, struggling for positioning. And they'll take the first game. Have 1 goal in overtime.
What a start.
Remember, Dignitas is coming from the lower bracket. If they win this best of 7, we will have a bracket reset. A short break, and they will have to do it all over again to see if they can crown themselves world champions for Season 5.
As you can see on your screen right now, that man right there, Turbo Pulsar, the goal scorer, the man looking to win 3 RLCS World Championships in a row. And you could ask him, the latest one always feels just as good as everything else. But NRG, they looked solid. I honestly, it was 1 chance that Team Dignitas took. There was pretty much nothing else to decide between the 2 teams.
Relatively low shot game. I mean, only 5 shots from NRG and 8 shots for Dignitas. And I think 3 of those came in the overtime. So they were pretty flat across the board going into that overtime. Again, there's going to be a lot of respect here. A lot of respect here on this final stage.
I really want to talk about the play styles coming in from both these teams. NRG, a team so solid at forcing blocks on the opposing team. They loft the ball high, they follow it, and they just get in your face. Then the shadowing player comes in and does the damage. Whilst we look at the other side, Team Dignitas, so fast in the rotation, always looking to try and get themselves a phenomenal passing play off. It's really going to be about who can execute. Justin, early shot from him. That's Fireburner bumping around, but Turbo Pulsar is already there. Fireburner with his chance. But it's a big block there from Vitam Panda.
Justin, all that work with only 16 boosts in the corner.
Now from the backboard, there's going to be no one around for a long time. Garrett and Fireburner both committing. Means Justin's going to have the most boosts on his team, but there's nobody around to take the shot. Turbo Pulsar tries to get a block. That is going to allow Team Dignitas to reset themselves. Looking straight over, here's Fireburner. Pressure being mounted by Team Dignitas. They aren't trying to force the issue. They are more than willing to allow NRG to take a clear. Well, that is a big block. It's off the post. Now Vitam Panda, infield. NRG have to be so careful. Off the ceiling. No one there to take the shot because there was a big old defender in the way.
These ceiling passes from Dignitas, they've been doing it all day. And you can see what kind of threat it'll put up.
Vitam Panda now. Just trying to put some pressure on over the corner, but you can see immediately pulled out. The communication now seems to be on point. for Team Dignitas. Vitam Panda, shot is on target, but Garrett will have that easily covered. He's only on 9 boosts though. Trying to still do something, and he's managed to get there off the loose pass. Steals the mid boost as well. That's going to slow down Team Dignitas, who are now on the defensive. Still 0 goes. Oh my goodness! Oh my Garrett! They don't come any better than that.
Getting bumped into the ceiling, landing on all fours, and using the flip reset.
He started that play with no boost.
Talk about a statement.
He had nothing to start with, and he turned it into pure gold. Turbo, unable to take the shot. Last goal decided by a 1-0, although it did go to overtime. All the way out, Justin, blocked by Turbo Pulsar. Now Vitam Panda, he wants to try and force the block. If I managed to figure this out, Fireburner's got to try and deal. And he has done so. Now Turbo, you know he's got Kade up around. Always someone just loitering in the middle for Team Dignitas. But they can't afford to make it too obvious because otherwise it's going to intercept it like it is now. And now Garrett is on the break, but Turbo Pulse has dealt with it well. Everyone now back to Team Dignitas, but there is a danger there, leaving anybody from NRG against the defender one-on-one. As Kade up, crucial block, Vitam Panda looking to get there. Very little boost on the side of NRG. They've got no options, and they've got no chance of saving that.
Fireburner, last man back, tries to drop into the corner. Kade up and Turbo taking advantage immediately. The placement of that shot, right under the crossbar. Tied up.
Turbo, we thought he was maybe underperforming during the regular season. He certainly has not underperformed when it comes to this World Championships.
Justin.
Can he get the second touch? Oh, he certainly got it, just couldn't catch it on the front of his car. 2 minutes now, Vitam Panda choosing to just bring the ball with him, waste some time. Kade taking control. Can't get it all the way past Justin. It's gonna be up to Vitam Panda. He's not read this very well. Shot opportunity, but it is taken away. Not even NRG expected Dignitas to misread that. Now Turbo pinches it against the wall. He could take this the entire way if he can get, just gonna get there off the post. Not gonna bounce out enough though for Vitam Panda to really get a good shot off. But they're sticking around, nobody wanting to rotate back when they've got the opportunity to get in front of someone for a block. There's nobody in the net to take the shot there. 1 goal apiece, 90 seconds left. Justin, up high. It's gonna be over to Garrett, shot straight down the middle. He usually puts those top corner. Garrett, a player that holds himself to incredibly high standards and usually plays exactly to them.
Not very often do we see Dignitas or NRG with 3 in net, but we've seen it in this series already.
It's the amount of respect that they have for each other. There's gonna be Vitam Panda. Could that drop down for him? It's gonna be on to Kade. 2-1, 55 seconds left.
Finding that beautiful spot.
I'm just gonna let this breathe. Up high, Fireburner. Trying to keep this on the other side now. Team Dignitas have just got to wait out 40 more seconds. Although this could be on target. There is Kade. Almost a bit of camera trickery there. I didn't think anyone was back, and that is still phenomenal. We were wondering where Kade had gone this tournament. He's certainly turned up now, but Turbo misses, put Vitam Panda into a very awkward situation. Fireburner has got the pass. He's got Garrett available. Now Fireburner keeps going. It's all it's the take.
With 18 seconds left, Garrity getting the challenge on the ball, and then the goalie. Fireburner there, the third man, tied up, 18 seconds left.
There's Fireburner. He's got an open net, and it's gonna go in. Just like that.
The touch from Justin. Can you look at the angle he came from? And look at the angle of where that ball went. This is what I mean The mechanical skill from NRG. Every single touch is exactly where they want it to be.
This series has been a midfield war between these two teams. Who can catch someone out cleanly? There's going to be Garrett with a shot on target. One more opportunity now for Team Dignitas. Over the top, Justin. He gets the ball to hit the floor. One game apiece.
NRG showing they can keep their composure. Not a lot of time left when they needed to put that goal up. One to tie it up, another to take the lead.
Has anyone actually told Justin that there's thousands watching at home and thousands in our stadium? Because he doesn't seem like he cares.
Just to put it into perspective, not only is he a rookie, he's 15. I don't understand how he can. I would fall apart. I would absolutely fall apart.
One game apiece. NRG have done 25% of the work to them getting their first ever World Championship. This is something that those boys have worked at so long. Fireburner, a stalwart of the community. Someone I remember putting me out of SART BC tournaments almost every single semi-final. I was so just happy to be in the semi-finals, to be completely honest with you. But now he's here and he's got his opportunity. But he is taking on the world champions. And Carpet, we came out of game 2 exactly the same as we came out of game 1. I still don't know which way this is going. Kade straight from the kickoff, gonna get it to bounce down. Vitam Panda though is not gonna be able to do too well. Vitam is taking this all away. Now Fireburner to the corner. He's going to try and follow this. Vitam Panda leaving. He's got Kade up to his side.
Garrity clearing it straight on target. Vitam Panda nearly getting caught out looking for boost.
There's Justin. Can't get there. He's demoed for his trouble. After watching Justin play, I still think even when he's demoed, he might still be dangerous. Now up high. Needs to push it aside there from Vitam Panda. It's good pressure right now. NRG looking to make Team Dignitas crack.
Dignitas still has plenty of boost right now, so it'll still take a couple more volleys before NRG can push through.
There's a good play there from Kade. They want to try and transition, but Fireburner holding the midfield. That's an awkward bounce out as well, but Chatbot has it covered. Now Kade will be forced to play this. Vitam Panda picking himself up some pads. Team Dignitas just trying to find any way out of this stranglehold that NRG has them in. But now Vitam Panda, he's got it over the top of absolutely everyone.
One at a time, he caught them out of position. Garrity left with no choice.
He had to go. You don't have a choice. All you can hope is that Vitam Panda's run out of boost to take another touch. Early lead now for Team Dignitas, but will it last? Kade will say yes, just for the time being though. Another shot, not on target. Nobody committing either from Team Dignitas, but how much boost do they have? It's going to be stolen over in the corner. They're going to have to try and survive for the time being. So Vitam Panda's committed as well. It's all down to Turbo. Straight back to the middle. NRG need to be careful as well. This is how they were caught last time, over-committing on the offense that they were sustaining for so long. Justin over the top, but he's going to get bumped, can't follow up. And Turbo wants to try and get to Vitam Panda, but Vitam Panda will respect Fireburner's attempt to touch. What a pre-jump there from Turbo Pulsar. Reads the play incredibly well. NRG, they've had the much better possession here of the ball. Now they've got to try and convert it into something. There's going to be a save. Double save, in fact. Kade and Turbo both need it.
Even with a double commit, though.
Oh, you are kidding me. Well, you are kidding me. It's not in. There's Justin. He's going to go for it yet again. If once you don't succeed, you try again. He doesn't get it that time.
But look at how fast Dignitas nearly made that a shot on target. Their counterattacks.
Vitam Panda going to let the ball bounce out. He's got someone around to help him out here because he's really struggling. Kade already in the air. Pre-jump to save, but he can't get there. Dignitas causing their own problems.
Trading possessions back and forth. Violent Panda struggling, then Kade just barely getting there before, or not before Justin, I should say. And Garrity.
One goal apiece. Now Turbo already there, looking for get a block. Now Kade try to push to the side. He's actually got Turbo to aim for, but Garrett will probably beat him. That's going to go straight in the midfield. Another block. Kade can't turn around. He's probably got low boost than he has, but he's dealt with it incredibly well. You saw how much he wanted to go for the big old shiny thing in the corner, but he did well with what he had. Now it's Justin's turn. He's done well with this as well. Just look at that. Any other opponent, NRG would be going for that right now, and same vice versa. No team wants to put 3 players forward. This is all down to 2 players trying to do as much damage as they can, and this time it's Vitam, Panda and Kade trying to see what they can do. Launched long.
Over to Kade back down. He's got Turbo to pass it to.
Straight up yet again, Turbo Pulsar. Demoed, he will not be able to get to the pass from Kade. It's going to be over to the side. Fireburner now, back over to the corner yet again. Justin, not going to want any of this. It's going to go on target, but Justin is there in time. Now Kade putting another shot. Trying to vary, taking shots and infield passes. Kade is there! Kade will score!
That first save from Justin, forcing all the boost out of his tank. Garrity had to make that first one.
But they cannot let the foot off the gas. This was the same position they were in the last time. Scored with less than a minute left, and they let it drop. They've got to stay focused. Kade does not fall for the fake from Garrett. Now Violent Panda looking to try and wrap this one around. Garrett's already on the backboard. Turbo. Just trying to keep the ball high. 2 players behind the goal line, or behind the halfway line, I should say. Dignitas. Just want to keep the pressure on. 30 seconds remaining. Justin gets blocked. It's a chance, but there you can see it. 1 player all the way back. That would normally be a goal-scoring opportunity for Team Dignitas, but they don't want to commit for it. Justin gets it back down. Fireburner, one-on-one. He's got Kade in front of him, though. And now Kade will steal a little bit of boost. That's a little bit of damage done. There's a shot. Justin there in time. And Fireburner narrowly avoids the demo as we count down the clock.
Turbo gets the touch he needs.
Kade back to the corner. They just have to get the ball to touch the floor. Challenging NRG to come to them, and they will take game 3.
Honestly, Shogun, in this series, there is no defense. It is offense, or do you need 1 more touch until it's a shot? You're either in their half or in your half. Both these teams have such striking potential that at any given moment, they can turn it around. Watching Dignitas spread, they literally make a save by pushing it out to midfield to a teammate who then still has someone to pass to the midfield. They're taking midfield shots within seconds of a save on net.
We're almost halfway through this potentially opening series, and another 1-goal game. I feel like I'd be happy for a best of 49 at this rate. First team to 25 wins.
You just want to see a lot of great games. Can't blame you.
But instead, you only get this here at the RLCS World Championship Finals. Both these teams, I must say, Dignitas looking comfortable right now. They're smiling and joking with one another. On the other side, NRG, business as always. Game number 4. Utopia Coliseum.
Crowd is ready.
Crowd is more than ready. I think they're ready for this carpet. I think they're ready for this. Turbo with a pass off to Kade. That could go in as well. Garrett has to cover. Respects the shot. Now going to go all the way to the side. Vitam Panda looking to try and see if he can steal any boost, but the pad just refused to turn up for him. Now Justin launches long. Garrity is there. Just can't catch it with the right side of his car, but Vitam Panda does lose the challenge to Fireburner. He's got the pass straight out. Fireburner's done incredibly well there. Garrity looking to try and take advantage. Low boost on Dignitas. Justin with the shot, and it is saved miraculously by Turbo Pulsar, who now looks to transition. He's got the ball in his possession. He's gone over to Vitam Panda. They practically clashed into each other, maybe trying for a team pinch. But there's another reminder to NRG. Their offense has been incredibly good, but it has sometimes been caught by a counterattack. Now back down. Turbo Pulsar takes out the man. Vitam Panda with the shot on target, undefended. 1-0.
I think that demo actually may have been situational. I think he was actually on ball cam. But you can see what a demolition does against these teams that have such clean rotations.
Early goal for Team Dignitas. Shot from Garrett, covered from Kade. Drop straight down. There's Turbo Pulsar with the clear. Looking to follow. There's Vitam Panda. Looking to try and go for a bull carry, but that is from Fireburner straight across. Doesn't even give a chance for a block. Now Garrett. We've seen how dangerous he can be. Kade has to help his teammate, but the bumps from Garrett just sort of shows the defender a way out.
Forcing.
And you're going this way.
He forced every single player to make a decision there. He forced one to try and go for it from the ground. One ended up going for it from the backboard. Then he bumped the third. Garrity just single-handedly removed every player for Justin to take the shot.
This really has been Garrett's season. Now Garrett looks to go for a pass, but Turbo Pulsar still falling, able to get there in time. Seems like a slight miscommunication. Vitam Panda did come in late as Justin off the backboard. They can't get there in time, but Turbo Pulsar turns himself around. And there's actually a player already over here. Vitam Panda was waiting and lying in wait. All the way out. Turbo Pulsar follows his own touch off the post. There's a big demo as well. Team Dignitas plays it straight out. Kade not able to hit the target, not even able to hit the bull. And now it's Fireburner's chance. Low boost. Don't expect him to be able to get too much out of this.
Keeping it high, Garrity was low on boost that entire push.
Justin could definitely make something of this, though. Just needs his teammates to push up a little bit further. Then they can try and take that shot. 1 goal apiece still as we head into the second half of this game. Turbo doesn't get too much there. Now Kade will be racing against Justin. Justin always going to win that one. Now Garrett, he's actually got options around which he can aim for. Justin will be the option he takes. Off the backboard, who's going to be able to get to this one first? Off yet again. But because of the amount of passes they did take, everyone from Dignitas able to get back on the goal line and cover. Vitam Panda, he's consistently going for this, but there is a demo in the back line. Justin, I think he recognizes it, but he can't get himself in position to take the shot. Panda now, taking this by himself, just actually bumping his own teammate. All the way out. Turbo drops it down, probably not as fast as he was hoping for. Ended up getting a second touch, with both his teammates already rotating back. There's Vitam Panda, one-on-one, Garrity can't get there.
Back and forth until NRG no longer had control of their own positioning. Everybody had plenty of boost, but Justin and Fireburner were caught at the midfield. This is what I mean right now. The options are limitless with the skill level of these two teams. No matter where you are, you can play either side of the field.
Kade wants to go the whole way. Oh my goodness! Watch in awe.
You know, we were worried about that guy day one.
So I want to just point out, the crowd asked on day 1 and day 2, can you score a goal, Kade? His answer is a resounding, yes, I can.
He's up
now,
again.
Going for the double tap. He's starting to hit these at alarming frequency now. Garrett is the target man, but he's just not able to be reached. As Fireburner forced to rotate back. A 2-goal deficit currently on the line. If Dignitas win this, they will be a game away from a bracket reset. Blocked. 1 minute remaining now. Vitam Panda waits. Just just going to try and leave this one as he gets Turbo Pulsar right up next to him. And now it's bounced awkwardly straight down. Garrett, miraculous save from him, keeps his team in the match. But how long will that be for? Another brilliant save, this time from Fireburner. NRG are holding on to their match lives.
Garrity getting demolished, lets his team come up confidently. But Kade will take control. Another dribble!
Not again! There's going to be a shot. Oh my goodness, that is bounced in such a dangerous spot. You cannot possibly forget about Justin on that side. If Justin becomes a target man for NRG, that opens up a whole new dynamic. Back up, 12 seconds now. Kade will leave for Violent Panda, big block. They've got to get something now and then score from the kickoff, but it's going to be shut down once again. Findable carpet, we are one game away from a bracket reset.
I'd feel good if I were Dignitas, but remember, an entire best of 7 awaits them if they can take this one.
Dignitas has got the crowd behind them here.
Coming into this series,
do it?
Garrity was #1 in goals per game at this LAN, averaging 1 coming into this. Turbo Pulse actually tied him before his game against Complexity. But again, everyone's splitting up the responsibility. 6 incredibly well-rounded players.
3 goals to 1. NRG look like they're starting to run out of ideas. They've got to bring something else up. I feel like they're getting smothered right now by having a 3-man defense. For me, Carpet, NRG needs someone on the halfway line to pass to, because right now they are not giving themselves that many options. As we just had a failed wave there. I'm sure you guys can do better this time around.
Dignitas breaking out a couple of demolitions. Critical moments especially. If you do it too often, you put yourself out of position, but finding that perfect time where you're not actually pulling yourself out of any other position that you've already dumped yourself in. You go for a challenge, the ball, you get some sort of 50-50, you land on your opponent's backboard.
Well, just like this crowd, Team Dignitas are making waves right now against their North American opponents. 1 game away from a bracket reset. Big bump from Turbo Pulsar. All the way back out. Vitam Panda there. Big block, though, from Justin. And now he's taking it past. He can go the entire way. We've seen what Justin can do from almost any position. Now he's got Fireburner helping him out. Vitam Panda with Kade as an option. Clears long. Justin already around. He's going to drop straight back down. Back out. Fireburner off the backboard, but Vitam Panda already there. Another demo. Kade up. Gonna have no options here. His only option is himself. And I tell you what, that's an incredible option to have.
Trapping it on the backboard, then muscling into Fireburner.
1-0 within the opening minutes. Team Dignitas seem to just be scoring within the sandwiches of the game in the opening minute and the last minute.
That goal from Turbo, he now holds the record for the most goals ever scored at a LAN.
A single LAN.
A single LAN.
I told you the boy was putting in work. That's incredible as well. Remember the huge comebacks from Flipside Tactics back in Season 2, Northern Gaming in Season 3 to be able to beat those people. But now Turbo, up high. NRG looking for their response. Is that Fireburner? All the way back down. Almost managed to get the demo. Garrity still trying to get these passing plays off. NRG, always dangerous, always probing. And you better believe right now, they are willing to throw everything at this defense. And Justin tries to be a little tricky. He's got 2 players out. He's managed to almost get a great shot for Garrett, but now it's Garrett! NRG are not gonna roll over.
The precision of every single touch, Fireburner dropping that to a corner, and Garrity to help secure it. Starting off with a drop down from Justin.
1 goal apiece. Dignitas looking for another goal now. If they can get this win, remember, it is a bracket reset. We are not done yet. Back down, Kade. He's got time. Vitam Panda, he's got an option available to him. Garrity can't get there in time. It is Kade on target!
DIGNITAS are everywhere. Everywhere on the pitch they need to be. They've got a player. NRG even playing safe, trying to just give the ball away.
How do you stop Kade? So far, it looks like you can't. But Garrett, North America's MVP, flip reset, pass to Justin. He couldn't get there in time. The challenge is still there though, counter-attacking opportunity. All players around, but Vitam Panda is blocked from Garrett.
There's still 2.5 minutes left. NRG are not out of this.
Absolutely not. Big flick on. Kade, he's got enough boost. Has he got the ability to trap?
No more boost for Kade. He's got nothing.
NRG expecting something else big to come out, maybe a flick. Put themselves a little bit too far back. Justin looking to get a block, but Kade is already there. Now Garrett looking for Fireburner. Oh my goodness! Fireburner is a wrecking ball!
Sniping turbo pulsar out of the air! Fireburner! Tie game!
Give him 1,000 points. Give him 1,000 points in game. How does he not get anything for that? Now Fire once again. I think Fireburner is about to set something out in NRG because he is looking absolutely furious at his current predicament. And he's taking it on himself, and he's doing incredibly well with it. Look at him once again, part of the plate, turning the goal away from net. Now drop down, here is Fireburner, past one. Another big block. He's gonna open up time, but there's the pass straight down. Kade is the option. Now Kade looking to try and turn Provider, but he can't flick the ball out. Two players up on the backboard. Fireburner does not commit, though he's on low boost. That's gonna drop down awkwardly, but Garrett already behind the goal line, ready to turn the ball away.
This is what DIGNITAS do so well.
Oh, he looks to try and give him one back. But Justin, there to help out. Now Garrett drops it down to the rookie. Garrett can get there in time. No!
Can Vitam Panda get enough control before they drop back the defense? He's up the ceiling, he's got the flip! And he gets it! Vitam Panda!
Hold me! Hold me! And do you want to know what his response to doing that? I looked across. He swept his hair. No big deal. Now drop straight down. This game is far from over. Kade straight over to Turbo. One more goal needed for NRG to tie us up yet again. You know what the crowd wants. NRG will do everything in their power to prevent it. On target! 2-goal lead. Seconds left before we get a 4-1 difference and a bracket reset. If that was on target, that would have pretty much confirmed it. Now an opportunity to break, but Vitam Panda wants to just take this ball all the way around the world and waste as much time as possible as we count down to a win for Team Dignitas. Remember, it is not over yet, but Turbo Pulsar almost putting yet another highlight reel goal. It has hit the floor for the last time of Season 5. Let's get into the game. One more best of 7. NRG versus Team Dignitas. Will it be back-to-back Or will a new king reign supreme? Justin, the rookie to look at right now. Huge amount of pressure, and Pulse is going to start us off with a shot. We had a 10-minute break. What have NRG done in that time? Vitam Panda forcing the challenge over in the corner. Kade, another block from him. That's going to slowly roll out. And Pulse will open up the scoring.
Justin and Garrett both attempting to make this save. Whatever NRG must have discussed in the 10 minutes, Team DIGNITAS might have heard it. Opening up with the first goal in 30 seconds.
I'm going to stop you right there. There's no way you can hit anything in this arena. Not a chance. The man looking to become the three-time straight RLCS world champion ever since season 3. Kade, well, Pulse, I should change myself, has won the world championship. Now the ball up high. Vitam Panda trying to clear. NRG trying to put themselves back into position they were earlier in the tournament, controlling the halfway line as well as they were. But Turbo, he's got enough time, tries to pinch it straight down. It's just going to go a little bit too high. Now Vitam Panda wins the challenge. He's beat Justin to the ball. Look over to the side of NRG. You've got stalwarts of the community, and you've got complete rookies to the RLCS scene. Here's Fireburner with a big chance. Takes the shot, but it's not on target.
He ran out of angle at the last minute. Vitam Panda going for the bump onto Garrett.
Now here's Justin. The mechanical miracle himself. We're looking to do some damage. Now to Vitam Panda, over to the corner. Here's Garrett. Might have not put that in a great place. Thankfully for him, he did follow it up, and that's a poor touch from Kade, taking Pulse straight out, but tries to pinch it against the ceiling. He's already done it once this tournament.
DIGNITAS no longer leaving anyone back on defense for longer than necessary. Usually leaving one on the goal line and just trusting he'll clear it out. They've always got options.
Here's Turbo. Can follow up. Effectively getting a bit of a boost for his teammate, but there's a shot. Kade needs to be there, and Garrett will be beat to the ball by Pulse. NRG are definitely getting opportunities, but they need to find the top corners. We have got past the point where hitting the target is enough. Kade keeps going. He's got it all the way out. Turbo gonna leave it for Vitam Panda, who's on low boost. Good communication from NRG, not wanting to double commit, but Garrett is on low boost still. Justin takes it up the wall. He can be unchallenged up until this point where Kade will finally get himself over.
NRG, they don't want to commit too much. They're not going for shots just for the sake of pressure.
This is not the same NRG team we saw earlier on that just like a boa constrictor against their opponents, not allowing anyone to move. Now off the backboard. Not followed up, still one goal separates, just under 2 minutes remaining now. Garrett takes over, gets the flick. He did get a little bit of a hit on his way through. Infield pass to Fireburner, read by Turbo. Now Vitam Panda keeps it going. Shot will not be in much trouble. Here's Kade off the backboard, gets a second, but it won't be enough.
And again, you see NRG having to give up possession. Not feeling confident enough to leave someone up at midfield.
Kade versus Garrett. Garrett's first touch just a tiny bit heavy, allowing Kade to turn himself around on the wall to take over the ball. Here is Fireburner. He's got an infield option, tries to take it, but Turbo is reading these every single time. They've got to get another option.
Double and triple commits, even when we see it from DIGNITAS, it's still so difficult for NRG to push through. Justin trying to carry it over the defense.
That's much better now. NRG trying to force some challenges. Get someone shadowing nice and early and take advantage of that. It's what they've done at their best. But we struggle to see it so far in this series. Justin with the pop-up. Garrett, unchallenged, allowed to pounce that one off the crossbar. It will be saved by Kade. Doesn't want to see any of that one. Another infield pass attempt there from Fireburner. Didn't quite make contact. Turbo back flipping out. Justin, he's got Fireburner to aim for. Over to Garrett. And Vitam Panda didn't blink. There was a possibility there for him to pre-jump, and he would have been caught by the three-way passing play. On target, nobody there, and it's just about not in finally! Garrett, after a hit the crossbar maybe 2 or 3 times, it will eventually score.
Going in for the strike, he finds a defender instead. I think Turbo helped seal the deal, but it really doesn't matter. You know someone from NRG was about to be there. 16 seconds left, and we're tied up.
Kade over the top. A little bit of deja vu from our previous series, but here's Turbo! Unlike the previous series, he might not need overtime.
In 6 seconds, the challenge onto Justin. Turbo Pulsa having the utmost faith in his teammate.
10 seconds now. NRG need another, and they need it quickly. Drop down. Garrett. Him and Justin are both going to chase, but Vitam Panda can waste time here. The ball has to touch the floor for it to end. Garrett keeps it up. 2 committed. It's still high. It's still dangerous. It's over to Garrett. He's got Fireburner around. They're just trying to keep this going. Kade plays it long. And now it will hit the floor.
DIGNITAS taking the first game of this final series. Still close, 1 goal separates these 2 teams. DIGNITAS, they took 4 shots on net, only 4. That is how deadly this team is. With 4 shots, they put in 2 goals.
Do have to say, much improved performance though from NRG. Looking more solid. I feel like when they actually implement their game plan, they're incredibly strong. But they've got to live up to the moment. They can't allow themselves to be thinking how close they are to that RLCS World Championship. They've got to play this like any other match, because when they sit back, they are being caught. And what could possibly be going through that man's head right there in the middle? Garrett G, a phenomenal season for him.
He has yet to show a weakness. I'm telling you, just watch every time Garrity approaches the ball. It's deliberate, it's calculated, and it almost always goes in his favor.
We're really at that level now, Carpet, where perfection is the only thing good enough. Garrett has provided it for most of this season. One of the only things eluding him at this point is the RLCS World Championship. Multiple-time regional champion, never able to make it stick here. But this could be his chance, but his team needs to rebound. Currently finding themselves a game behind. Here's Fireburner. Gonna just bully away, but the ball pops up, not allowing the shot. And now here is the counter-attack. Vitam Panda got Turbo Pulsar in support. Turbo backs down. They don't want to go for that. Now Garrett with Fireburner. Immediately intercepted. It's that name I brought up during the last game as well, Carpet. Turbo Pulsar is reading the game almost immaculately.
But I think sometimes NRG are okay with that because it gets Turbo away from net.
There's gonna be the follow shot up high. Kade just had to hit the target. Now Fire, no boost. Vitam Panda already pre-jumping that one, following up. Justin, he needs Fireburner to get some boost to him be an option. Once again, trying for the clear. Everyone from NRG behind the net. Just launching the ball, trying to see if anyone can get to the end of that one. Garrett following up. Loose, Turbo Pulsar. Gets it all the way over to the middle. It's going to be Justin. Potentially against Vitam Panda, but Vitam Panda didn't want that one. Knew he would probably be beat. Justin now, over to Fireburner. NRG struggling to get this ball out of their half. But now, they've finally done it. Bounce is awkward as well. Vitam Panda will be very happy to see that one just go over the top of his net. No one able to take a shot. But NRG, they can really press here. They can pick themselves up a goal. Garrett waiting for the touch to come to him, and he doesn't make contact. It's going to make the rest of this very difficult, and it has collapsed. Well, now attempted block. Gotta get the feeling Vitam Panda would have been happy with either a demo or a block shot. There's Vitam Panda once again. He is out for scrap metal right now, just looking to take out anyone.
The pass back. I don't know how DIGNITAS are always on all cylinders. They're so fast to get around and rotate around this pitch right now.
Now Justin really struggling there. But he does push it into a very safe part of his team's side of the field. That corner is very hard to set up plays from, but I might be eating my words. A pass straight through the middle. Vitam Panda, he's going to try and play this one straight back to Kade.
Fireburner forcing him to ground it.
Every inch of the field has been required so far to make these plays happen. See these teams happy just to play the ball all the way back and allow anything from their opponents, even a block, to suddenly ricochet into their side of the field. Pulsar hits Fireburner. Garrett wants to try and get to Justin, but Justin a little bit too far away. The pass would have to go really far out to get to him. Now Turbo blocks there. So it's Garrett. Big pinch there from Kade. Oh, almost able to get the infield pass. This is where Garrett thrives. Low boost, able to try and take it down the rest of the field, but this time he was blocked away. Nice flick on from Justin. Here's the follow-up there. No, Vitam Panda. Big clear.
The power from DIGNITAS' touches is what lets them cover so much ground so quickly.
Here's Justin. Wants to try and take it by himself, but Vitam Panda in position. I don't know how Justin is always able to wait till the last possible millisecond to use that second flip. But he's got it almost on a perfect timer in his head. Now Turbo tries to force the challenge. That's gonna boom long back into the orange side of the field. Justin up high, wants the backboard. Turbo Pulsar already there. Low scoring game here in game number 2. One goal could be all the difference. Justin wants this one to try and drop down awkwardly, and he did get it. Just that little arc at the top of the ceiling that can just drop down very nicely. Here's Kade, open net to Animat. 1-0, 30 seconds for NRG to react.
NRG fighting to try and get offensive control and will pay the price, getting challenged in the corner. Overwhelmed by this DIGNITAS offense. NRG
finally had it. They had such good offensive opportunities, but caught. Now 23 seconds for NRG to flip the hey!
Vitam Panda on the back.
Oh, Vitam Panda almost able to get there. Straight down the middle. Garrity clears long.
Pass to Justin. He puts it towards net.
Turbo across the side. Here's Garrity. Fireburner in the middle. Fire will get there. 2 players around. Still not hit the floor yet. Justin wants to keep us alive. Garrett is there, but it will not be enough.
Two in a row this series for DIGNITAS. Another 1-goal game.
And now 2 games away from back-to-back RLCS World Championships. NRG are by no means playing bad, but they just need to make these opportunities stick. Everything they go for right now is being blocked. Every pass they try, it just seems like Turbo is reading them. What other options do they have?
The pre-jumps from DIGNITAS are just so suffocating right now. They understand when NRG players have a single choice, or maybe 2. They'll pre-jump to either force them into the other so that they can have a teammate and support, or they'll still get the read anyways. They're spreading out on defense, not just left to right, but front to back. You've got someone in the mid, someone in the quarter field, someone in net. They've always got a target for each other. They're not grouping up. We saw them get a couple of triple commits earlier today, but they have erased that from their handbook. And now 2 games away from successfully getting a bracket reset and continuing on to take the championship. Will NRG have an answer?
And the question is on that man who was on screen just a second ago. Justin has had 1 of 18 of his team shots in this final so far. He needs to be found. He is so good when he's allowed to play at his pace. But right now, he is not being able to play that at all. Kade tries to find the corner. It's going to go all the way out. Vitam Panda, very risky for him to go out for that, as Fireburner will beat him to that ball. There's Justin trying to take a shot. He's set up for Garrett. That is much better from NRG.
Not even just the place, it's the placement. Turbo already had Kade in support. Justin, that was so close. Kade thought it was, and he nearly got the flip. But the placement from both Justin and Garrett made it so that Kade had no choice.
And this goes back to what we were talking about earlier on, those pre-jumps from Team Dignitas. Because Justin was able to put that so close to the net, Kade has no choice. He's going to go for it. He's going to try and save. There was no follow-up. Great placement there from the rookie. Now Vitam Panda. He's got the whole wall. He's got a lot of boost to see what he can do with this. Does get beat to the ball, though, from Fireburner. Turbo. Also beat yet again. NRG finding their pace. It's going to drop straight down. Fireburner gets there first. And because of that, the ball ricochets straight off Turbo Pulse's cover. There's another shot. Opportunity now for Fireburner to turn around. He puts it straight in the middle. Justin puts it over to the side.
Still, Dignitas incredibly low on boost. All of them underneath 20. One of them finally picked up a corner pad.
A long launch might just bring that breather that Dignitas need in the goal. Kade taken out by a big old bump. Now straight to the middle. Garrett on target. Forced an early jump from Vitam Panda after Fireburner tried to go for a bump. Now Fire's going to keep this going. Really start to find his form towards the end of the last series. Now back down, Turbo Pulsar. Straight into the body of the car. And Kade happy to take that one away. Vitam Panda back down. Turbo tried to get to that one. All the way back to the middle. Nobody there for Team Dignitas. Turbo finds Vitam Panda, tries to take it to the net. Now Kade, infield pass, Vitam Panda unmarked, straight back to Kade! Unstoppable!
Their ability to be aware of each other is just uncanny. I don't know who can actually defeat this offense.
I would love to get a stat that is Kade days 1 and 2 and Kade day 3. Almost an entirely different player today, but his team setting him up well. Here's Justin, no. Puts the shot on target.
Just went up.
It's going to be Fireburner. Off the side, there's Garrett. Almost managed to get that one in. Just beat to the ball by Turbo Pulsar. Try to get it back out. Fireburner back into the corner. Will beat Turbo. That could drop down awkwardly, but Vitam Panda has got it covered. NRG waiting to see what Vitam Panda will do, as that's a big old challenge win there from Garrett. The ball rolling up means it will slow down the play. Over to Justin. Gonna put it off the back foot.
He does it again!
Only his 3rd shot of this finals. And what a shot it was!
They'll take the lead again, looking to find their first game in this series.
Turbo, long.
Kade
Kade wants to get there, it's on target, but straight into Justin. Now the question becomes, what does that goal do for Justin's confidence? If he can start really popping off here, then Dignitas will have another major worry on their hands. Straight down to the middle. Justin misses the ball. Here's Panda. Get down to Kade with passing play. Sublime.
They make it look so easy. Violent Panda. Kade back down to Violent Panda. You still have Turbo Pulsar there just in case. Security shot. And they'll tie it back up.
No room to breathe. Once again. Just seems like goal after goal after goal here. As soon as NRG think they've got themselves in this comfortable place, they are caught almost immediately. They find themselves needing a goal yet again. Vitam Panda Now watch as Kade takes the shot straight into the body of Justin. Keep this going, he did steal the boost. NRG might be a little bit boost starved here, but Justin has got the ball. Can't do much with it, and a demo on Fireburner won't help matters as Turbo steals yet another boost. The midfield belonging to Team Dignitas, and maybe can turn it into their own lead. There's Turbo, Kade can receive it back.
Finally, NRG have some time to breathe. This Violent Panda wants to carry this past one, but can he get it past Fireburner?
Wrong once again, here's Garrett. All the way around. Violent Panda on the goal line. Justin coming in for an attempted challenge. 40 seconds remaining, Kade needing to save. Panda to Kade once again. Fireburner wins. Justin can't get there in time. But here is Fireburner. Running out of boost though, can't follow it up. Now Justin wants to keep this going. Unable to force any sort of 50-50 challenge up in the air. Justin, gonna be hunted right now. Turbo wanted to get a hold of him, but Justin, silky smooth, escaping. Taking this the entire length. Is this one more opportunity for NRG? It's gonna be off the backboard. Turbo not there in time! NRG take their first game of the bracket resets.
The carry from Justin, the set from Fireburner, and the placement from Garrity. NRG, 0-second goal. 1-2 now in the series.
NRG needed to step up, and he just stepped up. Great goal, even better assist. And now findable carpet, we've got a real series on our hands.
Team Dignitas, their clears are so strong. It forces NRG to drop so far back. They have to leave that man back. Someone has to stay in the net. Then they go for the short pass in midfield. So that poor man in net now has to come all the way out. It's how they're finding the punishments. NRG want to do the same thing. They go to clear it, but then they don't have someone for the midfield pass. They're not passing it to a target at midfield. They're still able to do it when the moment matters most.
I went downstairs once we had the break and I spoke to Gibbs, and he was saying to me, he is just not looking forward to trying to make the top 5 plays from this.
They're all from this series.
Almost every single one, I guarantee it.
Top 5 plays of the day?
Top 5 plays, we'll take 3 from this, we'll take CJ's entrance, and we'll take the NRG entrance from this series as well. Game 4. NRG able to bounce back, and that's big. We saw what happened last season when this roster is able to get momentum on their side. Steamrolled over complexity. The NRG have now got some throwing under them, but Violent Panda out of nowhere. Almost able to turn the ball into the net. But now Justin with Fireburner in support. It will be beat to the ball. But big boost steal as well. Turbo Pulsar, he can't do too much here. He's going to rely on Violent Panda to clear.
And clear he will. Again, you can see how powerful these touches are.
Right in front of him. 2 players committed. Will not matter though.
Justin already up to try and intercept now here at midfield.
Let's try and go all the way around. Is anyone going to be able to get back? Garrett just about in time. There's the infield pass. Kade wants to try and lay it back. Very slow pace to this 4th game. Dignitas recognizing that NRG are anything but beaten. Might have given them a bit of a mental shock. Fireburner now, looking for the corner, going to follow it up himself. I think he might have stole that boost as well.
Turbo looking to try and get the bump on Justin, but now he's way out of position.
Fireburner taken away. Here's Turbo. We've seen him get some flicks previously, but Justin catches it with his wheel. Puts the gate down on that dribbling play. Justin will now take the ball in his own stead. Hit away. Goes underneath. Kade gonna have the follow-up. There it is, Turbo Pulsar. 1-0.
Beating out every player one by one. Kade taking out two, forcing Justin to get the save. But with about 15 boosts, he couldn't make the second. Kade.
And the crowd erupts in a chant of Turbo. Still 2 wins away from his 3rd RLCS World Championship. Big bump on Vitam Panda means he can't follow up. Now Justin, going to go the whole way. 23 boost will not be enough, he says. Ends up leaving. Gives himself enough to try and get back to help out the defense. Up high, Kade can follow. He's going to try and put this straight down, and he is going to, but nobody from Team Dignitas wanted anything to do with that. It was a very risky play to go for if they did commit. Vitam Panda now. No boost on him. NRG needs to make the most of this opportunity. Justin holding the back line. Vitam Panda, he's got it up top. They need to try and block because Vitam Panda can hit those.
This touch from Justin off the side. He had no one back to support Garrity. Nearly made it there, and Vitam Panda just clinical, following through with his first touch. 2 goals up.
2 minutes and 17 remaining as well. Justin wants to carry. He can take it the whole way, but Vitam Panda will be in his way. Just over to the side. An attempted demo play over in the net, but that's probably been resolved at this point. As we do see Vitam Panda just push the ball over into the corner. Turbo Pulsar does miss. Fireburner with a demo as well. NRG's opportunity, but Garrett just too light with his pass from the corner. Still, NRG looking to press and squeeze a goal out. There is another big clear. Only over to Justin, who's got boost to make this work. Flicks it over the top. Here's the problem for them right now. Dignitas only send one. They're always keeping someone on the goal line. It's make it so much harder for Justin to complete those individual plays. Here's Garrett, puts it up high. No one there to commit. It's gonna be Fireburner. NRG in the correct positions, but there's no execution on the final shot. Justin flicks. Still gonna be dangerous. Turbo Pulsar has got Garrett behind him. Now Fireburner's shot is gonna go wide.
Justin being patient, knowing Vitam Panda will beat him to that. Not a great touch.
Long once again, Kade recognizing the scoreline, recognizing the time left. Knows that they just have to hold on to this lead, and they will be on tournament points. Vitam Panda now, once again, lofting up high. This wastes so much time from the clock. Now a drop down, seeing if they've caught NRG unaware, but NRG still on their toes in the defense. But they've got to make something from this play. Got to get this ball out from their side. There's an option in the midfield. But they went to the wrong side for it. Justin was rotating back. Now just over the top. 13 seconds now. And more high balls from Team Dignitas. The shot can come out. Vitam Panda with the flicker over the top. And that will all but confirm it. Team Dignitas, 1 game away.
Turbo looking to be Mr. 3-time. 3 seasons in a row. The first one starting as a substitute for a team. The second one with this very roster.
One of the most compelling stories we've had in Rocket League has been the career of Turbo Pulsar. Well, I've really got to take my hat off right now to Vitam Panda, often the unsung hero on Team Dignitas. He has been solid all weekend long, and he just had a great Game 4 for his team.
My only worry coming into this would have been Kade, but he has silenced us all. The play from all 3 of these players. The touches they're able to do, and I love their positioning. 2 back on defense. As long as they get a clear out to whoever's at midfield, they know they'll have plenty of time even if they double commit. 6 seconds till this next match starts. And for potential the last time, I'm gonna ask you guys, Copper Box Arena, will you make some noise?
I think they're ready, Carpet. Let's just hope that the players are ready as well. 1 game left for Team Dignitas. 3 games needed from NRG. Let's go for it. Vitam Panda automatically beats the ball. Here's Fireburner. Gonna take this the whole way by himself in a big old block. Gonna force Kade to move himself up. Justin beat by Kade yet again. Kade can take this the entire way by himself. But there is Garrett. Over the top, Kade, he's got Turbo right next to him, but it's just a little bit too high. Now forced to rotate back. Fireburner wants Garrett, but Garrett beat to the ball by Turbo Pulsar, who's just in such a good way. Joe reading the game.
Turbo always in between the players from NRG. It's almost like that's just his job, to just find 2 players and stand between them both.
Look to the corner, Kade follows up his own touch. Might be a little bit open right now as Garrett puts off the backboard. Justin thinking about following up, but instead he's gonna wait for this. Wants to go off the ceiling, but didn't quite bounce out nicely for him. Great shot though, right down the middle. NRG take the lead.
The solo plays from Justin, smacks it off the ceiling. He had Fireburner there in support. They're not ready to give this up.
Nor should they be. Vitam Panda straight down the middle. It's going to be Turbo Pulsar. That could be on target. Fireburner forced to respect the shot. Now Justin taking away because Vitam Panda was right underneath him. Turbo lofting the ball over to the other side of the field. Justin gives him 1 back, and that is going to create huge confusion. Garrett was right behind them. Team Dignitas almost giving 1 away. Turbo taps it straight down. This is NRG's opportunity. They've got to lock down on this one. Find themselves a 2-goal lead. Justin. Fireburner out. Ball put up high. Kade one-on-one against Garrett. Big win there from Kade. Turbo just clears the lines. Oh, that's going to be a loose ball. Garrett can go for the double tap. And of course, he's going to hit it.
You give him a little, he'll take it all. Garrett G.
They're not wrong. They're definitely not wrong. Garrett G, given 1 opportunity, and he blasts it in. Now Justin, down the line, 2-goal lead. NRG with their first bit of comfort this entire series. Now they need to convert it into a win. Straight down the side, almost in. Kade forced to save. Justin with the follow-up. 3-goal lead.
What is this placement from Justin? Clear across the net. Kade trying to cut off as much of an angle as possible and still getting back to cover every bit, but exactly where Justin decided to strike it. 3 goals up, NRG.
Just as their backs are against the wall, NRG showing that there is still fight left in them. Looking solid right now in game number 5. Turbo gets over the top, can flick this as well. Vitam Panda with the follow-up, saved by Justin. Now Justin still on the goal line, bounces back out. Oh! No way!
You cannot defend that! With 2 minutes left, DIGNITAS want to end this right here and right now.
I just looked out to the crowd. It's a mixture of people singing and a mixture of people holding their heads in their hands, wondering how that happened. NRG have had their lead sliced. 2 goals now. Violent Panda over the top. Fireburner with the save, but Turbo, it's his to shoot! 1 goal game! Is this the one?
Panda even went to try and snipe out the goalie out of net after setting it over another.
And now the nerves for NRG really ramp up. It was comfortable just a moment ago. Played out from Violent Panda. Justin takes his time before moving forward. He's still got boost to try and take this one away. Right down the middle, Garrity holding the midfield line. Takes the shot, that is incredibly awkward. Violent Panda somehow able to read it, and that's just gonna go up top. NRG would love nothing more than to re-establish a 2-goal lead.
If they play too safe, they know Dignitas will punish. It's how they punish them this entire series when they find NRG on their back line.
So dangerous as well, because you don't want to do nothing more than just defend to hold your line. But Turbo's flicked up. Fireburner with the clear.
Final pen is here.
No one around to keep that one going. Infield pass, Kade shut down. Now Fire trying to go long. He can keep this one going as well. With Turbo Pulsar able to hold on. Still 1 goal separates. Is it going to be 2? No! Big save. 30 seconds now. Justin up high. NRG trying to reciprocate to what Team Dignitas did to them earlier on. Keep the ball up high. Do not allow any time to remain on the clock. As Garrett looks for the ceiling shot, and he is going to bury it!
You give him the space and he'll make you pay.
Final carpet, we've had 2 ceiling shots in our grand finals. What else is there that these teams can do? Up off the top, and that's going to be an own goal. Game 5 is officially pretty much over. NRG bouncing back magnificently. Great team play, Dignitas.
They're gonna NRG is gonna be 1 game away from bringing this back into a tied series. And they're doing this one loudly. 5 goals to 2. We'll say 4 goals to 2.
4.5. I'll go halfway.
And with 0 seconds on the clock, NRG...
Yeah, I heard you, music guy. I'm calling you out on that one.
Two games to 3 now.
Still cool, still calm. We go to Neo Tokyo. Garrett G popping off in that game. Can he do it again? Because these are the 2 best teams of their regions playing at a level that I honestly don't think we've ever seen before.
I'd be scared if I were Dignitas. NRG clearly figured out somewhere in that match how to dismantle them. They don't let up very often. And Dignitas, I am honestly baffled by just the way they can cover the pitch, literally almost everywhere.
And the big thing from NRG is they had those 2 goals go against them, and they calmed it down. NRG as an org, often known for not being able to hold their nerve at the biggest moments. That was the big test for them, and they passed.
Will it end here? We're gonna see a game 7 in our bracket reset.
I have absolutely no idea, Final Carpet. 5 minutes now on the clock. 0 goals apiece. NRG still need 2 more wins. Team Dignitas 1 away from being Crowd World Champions. It's Turbo over to Kade. Gonna go just to the side, just in there in time. Now Turbo, once again, taken out, just played it a little bit too slowly, and now Justin can break over the top. It's gonna bounce awkwardly as well, over to Garrett, but Kade right in his face. There's Panda now. Kade wants to just try and take it past, but Garrity once again. Seems like Garrett has found another level in this series. I didn't even know he had another level.
A bump in net between Justin and Fireburner, but they didn't even flicker at all. And the demolition on the Violent Panda and a bump on the Turbo.
One back onto Justin before he could take another shot on net. Turbo Pulsar straight back down, but Fireburner can take the ball under his own control. Big clear here might actually be useful after that demo. Justin only had 30 boost to his name to start with. DIGNITAS looking to compress right now. Up launches Justin. He's got two near him. He has to try and play for time, and he's done incredibly well with it. Now everyone from NRG is back. Drop down, Violent Panda, he's read it. He's almost got it in. Fireburner keeps this 0-0. Now Fireburner wants to turn creator.
Garrity's looking for somebody in net. No, he's gonna retreat. NRG have a little bit of control here.
Off to the side, Fireburner sets it up. Justin can go, but he's beat by Violent Panda. Garrett can stall for time though. Justin straight back over. Violent Panda over to Garrett yet again. It's gonna be another big clear. Fireburner up.
These demolitions from both these sides.
There's the receipt. Violent Panda and Garrett. Gonna be seeing yet another one. Turbo Pulsar on Fireburner. That's gonna come all the way out. Justin can control. Takes it past. He's silky smooth, but Violent Panda gets the save, and he might have almost set up. Immediately intercepted.
Justin loves to slow the ball down the moment he has the space to. Changing the pace in his favor, allowing his team to get set up behind him.
Turbo's not there. Follow up into the back of the net.
What happened to Turbo here? I think he just misread it. He turned off ball cam, thought he knew where that was going. And Firebird was not gonna let him have that without punishing him. NRG now trying to put this to game 7, Shogun.
All the way out, Violent Panda up for the infield pass, nobody there.
Garrity's already trying to read that. Turbo baited him.
He's got it all the way out, Violent Panda's going for it. It's still loose, but there is the demo on Kade. There's gonna be no follow-up options on Dignitas. Turbo drops down. We've seen this so many times this weekend. This time around, will not work out. Violent Panda tried to flick it on. 100 seconds remaining. And 100 seconds from a game 7 in this final series of the tournament.
First, NRG need to try and clear this. Dignitas have had so much control.
Justin misses. It's gonna be Garrett one-on-one, and Garrett stalwart in defense. More bump plays come through. Kade tries to get there.
He's got the boost. He's gonna finally bring this out of his half. He's got control. He takes a shot.
All the way back down. Violent Panda forced to control. Justin rushing him down. 1 minute now. Kade going. Up high. Here's Justin. NRG trying to keep their lines clear. Kade loops it. Over to the corner, Fireburner. He's put it over to Kade, but another block. Back to square one for Team Dignitas. Turbo with Kade to his left, takes it by himself down the line, but Justin will take over. Kade now off the backboard. Violent Panda is there, and there is Justin just able to clear over to the corner. 20 seconds on the clock. Justin flicks up, Kade has beat his man, but Garrity is on the back line. miss. Garrity follows, 2-0!
Violent Panda trying to pre-jump that before he had the full read. Couldn't get the flip into the trajectory. And NRG are ruthless on their punishes this game.
Just using that backboard to decimate the Team Dignitas defense, and there is going to be a block shot. They are just slamming it off and following their own touches. There is the third. There's the brace for Garrett G. Game 7 is on the way.
Dignitas have come from the lower bracket. Got the bracket reset. Took up the first 2 games in the series. And we go into our final game of Season 5 of the Rocket League Championship Series.
It all comes down to this. Champions Field. One team will have their names placed at the top of the banners. Will it be Team Dignitas for the 2nd time in a row? Or will NRG break the spell of no North American winners? The last time we had a North American winner was back in Season 1. The tension is killing me, but for the last time this season, Clubber Box Arena, are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's crown our champions.
Champions Field is the venue of our final match. Turbo Pulsar starts off possession. Violent Panda now launches long. Justin's got plenty of time. Plays it reverse. Gonna try and follow up his own touch. Should drop down awkwardly, but he does pinch it over to the corner. There's gonna be no danger for the time being. But just how quickly that can change. Turbo Pulsar, he's put in his own net! Oh!
A positional mistake on Turbo Pulsar. And he'll drop it in his own net. NRG in the lead. After looking like they'd lose this series in the first 2 games.
They were 3 games to 1 down. They looked like they were pretty much out. And now NRG are in prime position to take the tournament. But there is still 4.5 minutes between them and the trophy. Turbo Pulsar drops it down. All the way back. Team Dignitas trying to hold on to possession in the blue side of the field. Turbo over the top, does get bumped. He will not be able to follow. There is no touch there. It's gonna go high, followed by Kade. He's not there. It's still dangerous. Turbo is blocked by Fireburner. Pass, long, but Garrett is in the way.
Dignitas always spreading out, even on their retreat on the right side of the field to give their teammates so much room to breathe, so many targets to hit.
Up high. Violent Panda calls off his teammate. He wanted to take that himself.
Get up left alone. Turbo's trying to retreat to help.
Here's Garrett G. Turbo able to get hold of that one. Being pushed straight to the middle. Here's Fireburner. He is blocked. That's going to go long. Garrett is by himself for the time being. Violent Panda just chooses to steal boost. He turns around. That could be an opportunity, but Turbo is beat to the ball. Kade now, one-on-one against Garrett. Garrett decides to give him the one back. Just takes the boost. Pass off to Turbo! Saved! Follow-up from Violent Panda!
That first shot so close. Justin had no options. Bounced between him like a pinball machine and right into the hands of Violent Panda.
One each. Justin on target. Kade forced a half flip. Waiting for the ball to come to him. He's getting bumped. It's going to make it very difficult, but no one challenged him in that time. Halfway done here. Missed from Vitam Panda. Turboposa forced to recover. All the way out. Justin takes it by himself. He's probably got a second touch on him. Going the far side to Garrett! Outstanding!
No matter how much pressure this man is under, he will never miss a shot. Justin with the chase, and Garrity with the finish.
We're back where we were. Dignitas trailing by a goal. North America 2 minutes away from their first World Championship in almost over 2 years. Drop straight down. Oh, what a save! Did he know anything about it? There's Fireburner on target. He's blocked it. Not on target either. Now Turbo. It was so close to a 2-goal lead. And Garrett, touch not great, to Kade Justin with the save. Is still there, to Turboposa, another save. Everyone committed from Team Dignitas. They've got to get someone back. Another block, it's to the corner. Violent Panda wants it. Demo will not allow Turboposa to come in, but there is Kade unchallenged. He's got a way through, but his first touch straight to the body of Fireburner. Violent Panda lays it off to Turbo, goal!
Save after save. Dignitas just won't let up. A beautiful drop from Violent Panda to Turboposa.
One minute 20 now. Garrity up. There's Kade back into the middle. Fireburner has it from the corner. There's a bump from Fire, but the follow-up shot not around. Justin trying to rotate. He's got Garrett right there in front of him. Violent Panda doesn't want to go anywhere near that one.
60 seconds left on the clock.
All the way back out. Kade puts it straight down. Looking for an opening. He's faked it out. It's not there. So smart with his gameplay. Just needed to finish it.
Every player faking each other out. They thought NRG would be there for that.
Now Kade once again tries to find a way through. Dignitas finding so much success in this final game with those passing plays. They want it to work one more time. NRG though, holding their lines incredibly well. Garrity, his shot is loose. Kade drops it back down, no one is there. Violent Panda with the save. Just pushing it back into the blue side of the field. There's Justin. Everyone is being held back now. Violent Panda puts it straight out. It's gonna be over to Kade. It's almost in. Follow, scored.
The shot unanswered from Kade. All season long, he's had support from Turbo. And he won't let up now. 4 seconds left.
NRG need this immediately. They've got the kick off in their favor. Kade tries to clear. It is almost there. It just has to hit the floor. Violent Panda puts it a long way, and it's almost there. Justin keeps it alive. Turboposa there. Bounces
into the corner.
NRG still around. Justin is there for the shot.
Justin! Justin!
This is Rocket League.
They did it! The Rookie of the Year!
Ladies and gentlemen, my voice is gone, but my spirit is high. We have overtime. Kade takes control. Wants to go the long way. Next goal is the RLCS World Championship. Turboposa with it up high. Gets the flick. Turbo! Two-time world champion.